Most people don't realize this, but your brain is secretly lying to you every single day, not to harm you, but to protect you. Because the human mind is not designed to show you reality as it is. It is designed to help you survive. And this is why two people can experience the exact same situation and remember it completely differently. Because memory is not a recording. It is a reconstruction that your brain edits based on emotions, beliefs, and expectations, which is why strong emotions like fear, love, or embarrassment permanently alter how events are stored in your mind. And interestingly, the brain feels emotional pain and physical pain in almost the same regions, meaning heartbreak literally hurts like an injury. And this is also why rejection activates the same neural pathways as physical wounds, making social pain feel unbearable, while at the same time your brain is extremely efficient at filtering reality, as it deletes nearly 90% of sensory information before you are even aware of it. So what you call attention is actually your brain choosing what matters and ignoring the rest, which explains why you can suddenly notice something everywhere after learning about it once, a phenomenon known as the Baader-Meinhof effect. And this selective attention is also why multitasking is a myth, because your brain can only switch rapidly between tasks, not focus on multiple things at once, which silently drains mental energy and increases mistakes. And even more surprisingly, the brain prefers familiar pain over unfamiliar happiness, meaning many people unconsciously stay in toxic relationships or unhealthy habits simply because they are predictable. And predictability makes the brain feel safe, even when it causes suffering. And this is connected to another fact. Your brain releases dopamine not when you achieve a goal, but when you anticipate it, which is why motivation often disappears after success, and why scrolling social media, gambling, and binge watching are so addictive, as they keep the brain trapped in a loop of endless anticipation. And psychologically, silence in conversations feels uncomfortable not because it is awkward, but because the brain interprets silence as social rejection or threat, pushing people to speak even when they have nothing meaningful to say. While at the same time, humans are wired to mirror emotions unconsciously, meaning if you smile, others feel happier, and if you are anxious, that anxiety spreads without a single word, which explains why negative environments drain energy so quickly. And another unsettling truth is that the brain believes repetition over truth. So hearing a lie often enough makes it feel real, a concept used heavily in propaganda and advertising. And this also explains why self-talk is so powerful, because your brain does not distinguish well between external voices and your own internal narration, meaning the way you speak to yourself literally reshapes your identity. And even more disturbing is the fact that your brain changes memories every time you recall them. So the more you remember something, the less accurate it becomes, which is why eyewitness testimonies are often unreliable. And psychologically, people who overthink are usually more intelligent, but their intelligence works against them by creating too many possible outcomes, leading to paralysis and anxiety. While people who appear confident are often not more capable, they are simply more comfortable with uncertainty. And interestingly, the brain feels a stronger emotional reaction to loss than to gain, a bias called loss aversion, which is why fear is a more powerful motivator than reward, and why bad news spreads faster than good news. And another fact most people ignore is that loneliness is as damaging to health as smoking several cigarettes a day, because the brain evolved to survive in groups. And isolation triggers a constant state of stress, weakening both mental and physical immunity. And when it comes to decision making, the brain makes choices emotionally first and justifies them logically later, meaning most logical. Decisions are actually emotional decisions wearing a rational mask. And this is why gut feelings are often accurate, as they are the brain's fast pattern recognition system working beneath conscious awareness. And finally, the most powerful psychological truth is that your brain becomes what you repeatedly expose it to, because neural pathways strengthen with use and weaken with neglect, meaning thoughts, habits, content, and people are not just influencing you, they are literally rewiring you, shaping who you become without asking for permission.